Shall we go on the 11 out of 10 adventure meet? Well, we are all packed for the 11 out of 10 adventure and I cannot wait. Now this is all because of 2 weeks ago my Helmet Head Festival was cancelled and I felt really bad letting everybody down. So I was like, do you know what, I'm going to just chuck something together. We're going to make it absolutely epic. I'm completely winging this, massively underprepared. But we've got games, we've got a place to stay, we've got a pub, we've got beer, we've got hopefully loads of bikers, but we'll find out when we get there. A little bit nervous. Ladyhead is with me. She's been running around like absolutely crazy, getting everything packed for the van this morning. But we've got, are you ready for this? 149 miles to go. So we should get there for about 11, but it's Saturday, we're going to hit peak traffic, we'll see. Let's just get on the road. Well, we have hammered a good 120-ish miles. We've got about 30 odd to go now. And basically, we are flying. We'll be there in really good time. We're going to, obviously, North Yorkshire, where the 11 out of 10 bike meet is happening, at a place called the Providence Inn. That's a pub campsite. I can't wait. Africa Twin is still nice and stable because it's 11 out of 10. Put on the back of the van, won't move an inch. So let's get there. Hopefully there'll be some people there already. Fingers crossed, a little bit nervous because I've just chucked this together. So I've asked for a lot of people to have faith in me and come along to it. So we'll see how it pans out. But hopefully there'll be some people already there. And the ride out's at 2 PM. So we're going to get there, have a couple of hours to chill out, get the bike out, grab a brew, have a laugh. Let's see what happens. This should be a funny giggle of a day. Well, we are here, the bike is unloaded and we're good to go. Let me show you how many people are here. There's bikes in the car park as well. We're about to go out on the 11 out of 10 ride where I've put a postcode in. I've selected a person to take lead. What can go possibly wrong? There is such a mixture of bikes from like CT125 monkey bikes, the Chinese version of a monkey bike, Honda Pans, Tigers, you name it, it is all here. But I'll show you properly. But just look, basically, it's our campsite.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. To the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. Standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the 11 out of 10 ride out. I haven't actually counted currently how many bikes are here, but there's a fair few where I've not really been on the camera because I've been yabbering and people were still arriving the entire time. But let's have a quick look at who we got. Look at that for a ride out. Have you counted? Now there's a few that have stayed behind. There is a few that are joining us later for some beers as well, just to add to the entertainment. So when I say I am smiling from ear to ear, I am smiling from ear to ear, because this is cool. Now what we've got leading the pack, an old time, long time friend, long term, sounds like $5. Jack, who's also another hipster on YouTube, he's not released for absolutely ages. Jack, that man there who's leading the punch, he is the dude that first ever YouTuber that I ever collabed with ever. How many years ago I can't remember, but that is your example of coolness. I am winging this. I've literally gone to everyone. There's a whiteboard over there with a postcode on. Stick the postcode in, head towards there. And they're like, okay. So hopefully I'm just leading all these people in an 11 out of 10 adventure to somewhere that will be cool and epic. It looks right in the pictures, to be fair, good old Google, but it's 45 minutes away, so that's the right time. 45 minutes there, grab a brew, 45 minutes back, play some games on the way, win some prizes and have a giggle. And this is humbling. So many awesome people come in so far. It's proper epic.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right and the way, but I just love to play in your fun.
Well, I feel like I've come up trumps for finding the location. Paul, bless him, has bought me, Paul the Red Pan man, the well traveller, has bought me a non-alcoholic beer, but we're about to set off. A couple of people are starting to head back. It's raining. Originally it was forecast 20 degrees, let's just say that, but it's raining a little bit. But I'm chilling out, having a giggle with everybody. I'm not going to try to overfilm, obviously, this, because I want to spend time with as many people as possible. But we're going to head off from the pub here with the unbelievable view, and we're going to go and play these games. So coming up next, some 11 out of 10 games, water on people's head, boulders, prizes to be won. It's going to be a laugh. So let's get back on the road. Right, everyone hear me? Yeah? Yeah? Sound German, yeah?
Alles klar.
So first of all, thank you for coming, because obviously it was all cancelled and everyone's here, so it does mean a massive amount. We're going to play a game. If you've watched the video, you already know what it is. We're going to put some water. If you've brought water, there's a car coming now. We might get killed. Yeah, so we're going to play a game with the water cup on your head. Hopefully you've brought water, because I've only got a small bottle. It's so 2 people line up, you ride down, who can get the furthest without falling off their head wins a sticker. Okay, that's the first game, and we'll move on to the next after we've completed that. So who's going to go first?
I'll have a go.
Anyone else?
I've got no water.
You can have a go? Yeah, there we go, we've got our first 2.
Who's got the flag? It's harder than it looks. So it's quite a bit in there, isn't there?
Put it on your head.
This ain't gonna last
Balance it
long.
on your head, and then see how far you can go. Whoever gets the furthest wins the sticker. And now, jokingly aside, someone last time went off in the distance and around the bend last time we played. So
Because I don't have a clutch, can I hold it?
ready, steady, go. Next up is the game called Boulders. If you didn't see the video, everyone who wants to play will be given one of these beanbags, supposed to be like a boulder juggling ball. I'm going to put this bucket down somewhere towards the edge of the road near the lay-by up there. You've got to get to 40 miles. I'll edit that, it'll be fine. Quick version, aim of the game, 40 miles an hour. You've got to drop the boulder at 40. The the person who's the closest to this wins. So if we keep playing, we'll take the furthest away and keep putting it in. You can knock the other boulder out the way to win, but whoever's the closest at the end wins the piece of art. So this is boulders, 40 miles an hour. Drop the boulder. Oh, he's not the boulder. He's not the boulder. Right, our next contestant, that was the CT125 Hunter Cub. Right, next one. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He's going fast. He hit the bucket too. Well, that's quite close. That's number 4. Number 4 has got the closest. Now the bucket keeps getting whacked, so I'm going to put this beautiful 360 a little bit closer. Huh? Yeah, he hit the bucket. That's 2 hits. That's the closest so far. Number 4. That is the Royal Enfield Meteor 350. Next up. Here we go. No idea from this distance what bike it is, what skills they've got. This is Jack. This is the BMW. Oh! Has anyone brought a measuring stick? Look at that. That's close. Yeah, it's definitely number 4 still, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, number 4. The Meteor is the closest so far. So close. Yeah. Just slightly out.
Germans are the best at dropping the bombs, aren't they? Number 2. See you later.
See you later. Well done. Nice try. Going full on now. Here we go. Oh, they're going for it. They're going for it. This is Carl. Bugger. Jeez. Now he's known as Captain Crash for a reason, and that was got to be more than 40. It's somewhere in the distance. Was that 100 miles an hour? I think we'll class that as 100 miles an hour. Here we go. This is the funky Chinese monkey bike. Oh, he's in the bucket! He's in the bucket! It's in the bucket! That is in the bucket! Here we go. This is the monkey bike. He's on it. He's on it. Oh, he threw it down! And it pitted away. So this is picking up. We've got 1 in the bucket. I've got 16% battery left on this. I think we've got a couple more people to go, but they've got to knock the ball out of the bucket. The boulder out of the bucket. So here we go, next one. So here comes Mr. Checkers. Now he's put Rach on the back to try and cheat. I've just heard them from here talking about tactics. Let's find out. He's going to try and kick the bucket. He missed the bucket. He missed the bucket and his ball came flying down. Now he tried to cheat. He tried to cheat. There was almost sparks coming off of him. And somewhere deep down in this, what looks like a very unshaven bush, is a ball. I don't know where the ball has gone. Oh, there's the ball. This was so close. Might be the final one queued up now. This could be it. Here we go. He's doing it. He's queued up. He's down. Oh, he dropped 2. He went for the 2er and he still missed the bucket. Missed the bucket.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was all the games done. Boulders has been complete. I'm going to hopefully give it to the guy later. My batteries are pretty much dead in majority of the cameras other than these 2. But what an hilarious time that was, and a giggle. Now I've got Rachel on the back again. She was desperate to get on the back with the Lord on an Africa Twin. So she's all giddy and excited and holding on. I said we'll have a little bit of fun if we get some nice roads and open on the way back. Of course, I am a trained professional stunt rider, but what a giggle. And now it literally is back for some beers.
Well, the prize winner of the Boulders game is going to finally get it. Can I just get you to say your name?
It's Craig.
And you ride?
My little lifeline monkey.
It's like, it's got a Yamaha engine in.
It's a YX. It's a YX125 engine.
Is that not a Yamaha engine?
It's loose.
It's close. It's a Yamaha engine now. Anyway, you won the prize. The actual painting, it is all wrapped up. You can undo it. You can keep it as it is, but it's pretty much good to transport. A one-off. So yeah, it's from obviously the World Trip. That's the N2 in Portugal from a picture. There you go. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, it's been a long time in the making. We've been trying to meet, I don't know, is it 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
Is it not more probably now?
She started helping me with my channel like when I first started.
Yeah, and now he's flying, aren't you? Absolutely flying. I'll get him to introduce himself just so you know where to go. But this is, just really quickly, this is his bike and we need to know what's inside the box. So,
Go on, introduce yourself first.
Right, so I'm Dean, Monkey Dicks Adventures on YouTube. Yeah, so I'm doing this for about 2 years. Really enjoying it. When I first started off, I reached out to Alan to ask for advice of what I needed to do, and it was fantastic. He gave me loads of advice, and you know we've been talking ever since. But this is the first time we've met in the flesh, so to speak. And I will show you what's in here in a minute.
What's in it? Because the rumour is it's something we're not allowed to talk about. So the question, I bet it's full of clothes.
Well, it is full of all sorts, but wait a minute, there is something in here that I shouldn't really show you.
It's buried deep in case he gets found out by customs.
Just in case I get stopped by customs, yeah. Now,
what's that?
it's small and hard. But,
so it's not soft and wobbly.
well, wait a minute. Whoa!
That's brilliant.
There you go! He said it was something long and wobbly. Here it is. Here it is.
I actually thought you were going to go, I've just brought my nuts. That's brilliant.
How'd you like them nuts?
I love it. Are you one day going to come and find me on my world trip?
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, I retire in about 500 days. In February 25.
Days.
Yeah.
You look like you're in your 40s.
I'm 53.
Blimey, you're doing well. I need to practice the Viva the Monkey Revolution. I've got to shout it. I've got to do it on yours though to make it fair. The other thing, really quickly, I know you're desperate to pack away so it's getting dark, but we are going to do an adventure together because you've got something planned and you've made me a really good offer. So do you want to explain what that's about? Because that for me is like next level because it's something I'm dreaming to ride and a place I need to tick off my world trip.
Okay, so I started a thing called the Monkey Revolution last February. We've over 1,500 people in it now around the world. So Facebook groups, the Monkey Revolution. So last year we went to, because we've got, every revolutionary gets a number. So like you might be MR257 or whatever. And we ended up with about 20 to 30 Monkey Revolutionaries over on the Isle of Man. And they asked us to go over last year, so we went over. There ended up being about 18 of us riding around the Isle of Man. This year there were 37 of us. Next year it's going to be well over 60, I believe. And got a couple of XTT riders, Jason Crow, who won the Southern 100 in I think 2015, and sidecars. They take us around the island, and on the Sunday we do a full day of them taking us around all the small roads. It's fantastic. And what I've said to Alan is, I know that the Ashworth is over in near Gibraltar, so I said that the CT125 that I've just done the 2,600 mile trip on, I said that it can borrow that, so it's going to take that from mine, come across to us to the Isle of Man and ride, and it's called Planet of the Monkeys. Planet of the Monkeys 3, this is.
So you take over basically the whole island?
Yeah, we try to.
Well, we will.
We will.
Yeah. This year we will.
Yeah.
But the thing of it is though, I get to ride a bike that I want to own, and they don't sell them here, at least not at the moment. Hopefully one day, and he's going to give me the chance to ride a bike I'm desperate to ride. So I'm going to find out if I prefer that to the Monkey, because it looks like a off-roading, like proper chaos beast.
You can't beat the Monkey, but it's a very, very good bike. Very, very good bike.
We get to do both, so I'm excited. Either way, it's going to be epic.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. So, last year was epic. Next year is going to be legendary. So April the 20th to 23rd. So anybody with a 125 bike or below who wants to come across, do Plans of the Monkeys, get in touch with myself or Alan and come and join us, because there's already going to be about 60 there. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be epic, isn't it?
Viva
the Monkey Revolution. I'm going to let Dean set up. I'm going to drink this wine that someone's bought me, fantastically nice of them. And we're just going to go and get trolleyed. So it's going to be a laugh. Well, it's the morning after the night before. No, that doesn't make sense, does it? Whatever it is, it's the day after, and I'm massively hungover because there was a level where I had glasses of wine stacked up.
was a bit drunk. So what I forgot to do yesterday is ask TJ what his proper name is, because I think he looks like a Tony, and I put money on it, but he keeps telling me it's something to do with that and something to do with an emperor somewhere or something. So I'm going to let TJ explain what his actual first name is, or probably not now, I've said that, but...
Well, I can spell it for you, and then you can have a really good attempt at pronouncing it.
No, I'm dyslexic. That ain't going to work.
So, TJ is the first 2 letters of my Christian name.
Right.
Which is TJDEN.
I can't even... Not hungover, I can't even put that together.
So my first name is Chaden.
Chaden?
Yeah.
It doesn't even sound like...
Well, we think. My parents wrote it in a book. They're not even sure that was the correct spelling.
Is that real?
Yes, that is real. So they read it in a book on their honeymoon. They think the character in the book was Russian.
Right.
They think that's how it was spelt.
That's brilliant.
And they think it might not even be a name.
It could just be a word.
It might be some weird sort of sausage-based food product. I don't know. They just presumed it was a name and they liked it.
TJ is then.
So TJ's come around from me spelling my name. How'd you spell that? TJ, I'll call you that.
Yeah.
And that's how it's...
To be fair, I'm not going to remember that after that.
No. You thought you had it. How far off were you in your head of what you thought it was?
Tony. You look like a Tony.
Oh.
You've got the Tony look. It's like, that's it.
Well, there you go. Tony it is.
So, Lee, dude, thank you for coming.
That's fair. It's been a pleasure. It's been a good one.
So, just tell everybody how much you've struggled to sleep in your tent in the rain.
The camping's been terrible, I tell you. I mean, look at these poor guys, and everybody's got wet.
I was peeing it down last night.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
I did think about it while I was in my bubble bath this morning.
Yeah, it's literally what you did, didn't you? Yeah. You sent me a picture of a bubble bath because he's put the cottage of the place.
We got the
It's
wonky
just like-
cottage, and it is proper wonky. Mind you, last night, I've got to say, it didn't feel so wonky once I'd had a drink. It was like, this has actually levelled out a bit. Who's rebuilt this cottage since we got back? But I think it was the beer.
I reckon that's why they do
beer.
it. The more drunk you get, the better it feels.
I mean, you sit on the toilet and you start to tilt that way. and you end up sitting on the toilet like that. You're like, wow, this is a proper wonky cottage. But no, it's been amazing. It's been a really good weekend.
It's been a laugh, to be fair, chucked together.
And the venue's been cracking, to be fair. They're lovely people.
Yeah. It's been hassle-free.
Dog-friendly. I've got to say, I've never been to a place that's as dog-friendly as this. I mean, I was like, can I bring my dog?
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, it's dog-friendly. And when we got here, there was 9 dogs in that bar. There was more dogs than people. I walked
dog
in,
off.
and I was like, wow. This is a dog pub.
So you'll come back then?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I mean, he was asking us last night, do they think we'll come back?
Well, I kind of getting that impression already because I think they probably would have this empty and we filled it.
Yeah,
So
and I think it's that, you know, people perceive bikers as a pain in the arse.
Yes,
they're going to be rowdy and but actually they've realised that, you know what, that's a really good bunch of guys and ladies that have just had a good time, you know, without causing a ruckus.
Yeah, there's no one doing wheel spins at like 2 in the morning. Everyone was like, I'm supposed to go to bed.
As we found it.
Yeah.
So I think it's been amicable both ways. That, you know, I've enjoyed the venue. And
is this a hint then for doing the same thing again?
Most definitely. Maybe a little bit earlier in the year.
Yes, when it's nice and warm.
When it's nice and warm.
Well, you're going to have the cottage. You don't care.
But then in saying that, I mean, it rained all day yesterday.
Yeah, we had a laugh.
And it was a cracking day. It was a good laugh. You know, people enjoyed it, wet or dry. It was just a good meet up.
Yes, it is good, isn't it?
And if I'm honest, maybe it was better than what was going to be the original.
I think so, because it was more chilled.
Yeah,
it was more chilled. It was just
no pressure.
Yeah, just had a laugh and a giggle.
Just a laugh, just people getting to chatting and you know, getting to know each other. So yeah, it's good.
You also said Hayley said I can have a go on a bike.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and have a go on the Scrambler because like I really want to own one and I just can't afford it.
Wear the purple ladies.
I'd wear pink. I'd wear any colour to ride that bike. So I'm going to go and ride the Scrambler.
No, she said you're quite welcome to ride her bike, so you can go and do that now while I pack mine up.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. This is a bike I want to own. Oh, I want one of these. So this is not a review by far, because I'm going to go for a little blast. This is an off-the-cuff opportunity to ride a bike what is in my eBay watch list. Every time one comes up for sale, I want one. And I don't want it to be my main bike, I want an adventure bike, but I want one of these because they look amazing. They look gorgeous. They're stunning machines. Well, it feels really different to be on a bike that feels so much smaller. Oh, and that beautiful engine. Oh, I miss Triumph. Oh, it's peppy and it's wet and the tyres are cold and I've just pulled off. Right, Alan, calm down. Ah, give it the beans. Oh, I love a Triumph. Yes, I have. Like I've just said, I have literally got a list of these. I want one, my ideal one. I love the Sandstorm. They do it in this certain set of colours that are just unbelievable and amazing. And I really want one in Sandstorm colours. I want the rack on the back of the left. I want that. I want with the bag, the leather bag. I've got it all in my head already. I've got the whole plan. And a back box that I can put away and take off and put back on again. Oh, what a beast! So here is the thing. And here really is the thing. I really do want this bike. I mean, let's just stop. Let's just point out exactly everything about it. And I mean everything about it. Straight off the cuff, right? Look at it. Just look at it. For me, that oozes unbelievable, fantastic awesomeness. It's just a beautiful, beautiful machine. Now, I love Bonnevilles. I've got a massive obsession. I wanted Bonneville for all those years, and I bought one and I sold it. And even to today, I regret selling it and wish it was still in my stable. But this, the way that exhaust comes up, and they say you get a bit of a hot leg here, I don't care. Because the way they've done that, oh, what a beast. The Triumph Street Scrambler, now called just the Scrambler because they realised putting street on it makes it sound cheaper. But look at it, the lines, the beauty. I need to take it back. I so need to take it back. I don't want to take it back. I want one. I need one. So I need to go back. I'm not gone far. And obviously they want to go home. Just a little bit further. Woo! Give me one of these for Christmas, baby. You got a card reader for my bank details?
Well, what an event. What? It was unbelievable. So many people came, so many people supported me. It was just absolutely bonkers. 11 out of 10, awesome. So thank you so much. Another massive thank you to the people that kept buying me wine and beer last night. I was absolutely gazeboed. You got me completely gazeboed. So my head's been foggy all morning, but it's been fantastic. So thank you so much. Just before I finish this video though, I've got a massive question I need to ask a person. So let's go and ask the most important question in the entire world. So the question is, I've done 4 legs now, and obviously I fly out on Tuesday, that's in a couple of days time. So I take it you're not coming?
Can't really, can I? I've got no bike. Tell you what, send me your Africa.
You want to take
I'm running to Africa.
my Africa to
Take your Africa to Africa, why not?
Is that the only way you'll do it though?
It's the only way I can do it. It really is.
Do you know what? It's key.
Are you serious?
2 days. I'll
Are you
see
serious?
you in Africa.
I'll see you in Africa.
You said it, 2 days. See you in
I'll see you
Africa.
there.